it is to be entitled, where you feel like the world owes you something, where you feel like you are a king or you are a queen and everybody's your servant. Well, today I'll be talking about an entitlement mentality and how it is not just impractical in our world today, but how it is damaging your relationships. Inspira Central. Inspira Central. Inspira Central. Inspira Central. Hello, fellow Inspirers. Welcome to Inspira Central. I am Monica, the Chief Inspirer herself, and I'm happy to be here with you once again. Today I will be talking about an entitlement mentality. My topic is how an entitlement mentality is messing up your life. Yeah. You know what it is to be entitled, where you feel like the world owes you something, where you feel like you are a king or you are a queen and everybody's your servant. Well, today I'll be talking about an entitlement mentality and how it is not just impractical in our world today, but how it is damaging your relationships. An entitlement mentality is defined as believing that you have rights and privileges that you have neither earned nor worked for. That's where you carry on as if you're king and you're on the throne while everybody is beneath you. But then, an entitlement mentality has so many things that it does to your disadvantage, because you may be carrying on feeling you're taking advantage of people. You may be thinking to yourself, oh, they are beneath me, there's nothing special about them, anything I want I will get. And you may get away with it for some time, but people are bound to notice. So today I will be showing you how that attitude, that entitlement mentality that you're carrying on with is wrecking your life and wrecking your relationships. The first thing I will talk about is the arrogance. There is this arrogance that comes with having an entitlement mentality. It is this feeling of being superior, having an air of superiority, like, do you know who I am? These people are nothing. And you carry on like that with your friends. You carry on like that with your colleagues. You behave like that even towards people who can help you. People who are in a higher station. You act like that towards them. And then they see this arrogance. They perceive your arrogance. You do not get away with it because you may be thinking that you can mask it. You cannot mask it. The way you talk to people with arrogance, the way you ask for things with arrogance is likely to come off and people will see it and notice it. So you carry on with this arrogance, and people generally do not like being around those who are arrogant. People who would rather make them feel small while they make themselves feel like they are all that and more. Well, they will back away from you. That peacock attitude of look at me, I'm the king, I'm the queen, that air of arrogance is going to drive friends away. It is also going to drive people who mean well for you away, because they cannot stay around a place where people make them feel small, where you're making them feel like they are nothing, where you make them feel like they are your servants and you're a king or you're in charge. And they don't want that, so they would walk away from you. So your arrogance is one thing that is sending your friends, your helpers, your confidants, your colleagues, and people around you far away. They will give you the distance because of that air of arrogance. The second thing I will talk about is that people who are entitled like to receive without giving. For them, it is a me, give me attitude. It is a world of collecting and never reciprocating. So they keep going on collecting from this person, collecting from that person, feeling like they deserve it. They deserve every good thing. They deserve what somebody else has worked hard for. They keep going on like that. And it never occurs to you, being an entitled person, it never occurs to you that you should give back. It never occurs to you that this person may feel tired of giving so much without receiving anything. Nobody likes being used. Nobody likes feeling like they are being depleted. They are giving so much and not receiving in return. It is supposed to be a symbiotic relationship Where I do something for you, you do something for me. Let us work together. Let us do things together. But that is not how you think, because you have an entitled mentality. You just believe that you are meant to be receiving. You act like you're a reservoir. Are you a warehouse? Are you a storehouse? Are you a reservoir that everybody keeps pouring into and you never give back? That is a very bad one, because people are likely to see that they gave you something last year. Okay, it was December. All right then, Merry Christmas. Have a beautiful Christmas. And then it's the new year and your birthday is in February. Oh, they bought you a nice birthday gift and you're like, thank you, thank you, thank you. You don't even say thank you, because that's the next thing we'll talk about. You have an entitlement mentality, so there's no thank you. It is, ooh, all for me, nice, woo! And you go like that. So people will notice that they gave you something in December, they've given you something else in February, but their birthday is in March, and you didn't show up. Not only that, you didn't send the gifts. Not just that, you probably called to say, are you having a party? And they said no, and you hung up like, okay, there's nothing to gain from there. What am I going there to do? There's nothing to gain from there. You didn't even say happy birthday. They will notice that you keep taking and taking and taking from them. Every time you pick up the phone, you are asking for something. Every time you pick up the phone, you are saying, I need you to do me a favor. Every time you call them, every time they look at their phone log and it is you on the line, they're like, what does he want now? What does she want now? People notice. They notice. When you keep asking and asking and asking and you never reciprocate, they notice. That is the fastest way to lose friends, genuine friends who had your best interest in mind. That is the fastest way to lose them. So if you want to keep losing your friends, you can carry on with your entitlement mentality. But if you want to keep those friends, those loyal friends, those friends who have proved their worth, those friends who are always there for you, it is time for you to cut off that mentality. That entitlement mentality, keep it in cuts. Let it go. Trim it. In fact, don't trim it. Cut it off completely. Yank it off. Get rid of the entitlement mentality so that you can keep your genuine friends around you. So that you can not just receive, but you can also give. Let it be a symbiotic relationship and not a parasitic one like you have been carrying out all this while. So the third thing about you being a parasitic entitled person is that you are never grateful. You see that phrase, thank you. You see those words, I am grateful. You don't know how to say them. In fact, if you even think about them, it's like they are going to be so heavy on your tongue. So you're like, I don't want to say those words. If I say them, I will explode. If I say them, I will just melt away. So you don't say them. So that you don't explode, you don't burst into fire, you don't say those words. You know, that thing in your head that is making you feel like you deserve every good thing, or everything somebody gives you, you have earned it. How have you earned it? Because usually, people who are entitled do not even build good relationships. They are not deserving of kindness, most times. Because it is a me. It is as if their friends are born to serve them. It is as if the relationships they have are meant to work for them. And that is wrong. So they don't earn it. They don't earn the friendship. They do not deserve the acts of kindness. So any kindness you're receiving as an entitled person is because of the kindness from the heart of your friend. It's because your friend is a genuinely good person. It's because your friend has this milk of kindness running in them. That is why they do it for you, not because you have earned it. Not because you are a loyal friend. Not because you are a steadfast friend. Not because you are a friend who has proved himself or herself. No. Because they just feel, you're my friend, why not? I should be there for you. I should do you favors. I should be kind. I should help you out. And then you are carrying on like, do you know who I am? Bring it in. Oh, your friend sent you chocolate. Bring it in. Oh, your friend sent you some money. Bring it in. Oh, your friend said, come pick up this stuff. Oh, I'll be there. Send me the address. You're carrying on like an emperor or empress. You are messing up your relationships. You are damaging your relationships beyond repair. People know when you are using them, and you never get to say thank you. You never give them that gratification like, oh, my friend appreciates this thing that I did. You just show up there in all your fullness, all your glory, and you're like, hey, I'm here to pick up that stuff. I'm here to collect. What are you collecting like a tax collector? What? Did you earn it? Did you keep it there? Is that where you store it up so you can pick it up when you want to? No. That is your friend giving you something. That is your family member helping you out. That is somebody being kind to you, and the least you can say is thank you. It takes nothing of you. It doesn't make you less of a person. You can still be an emperor and empress in your house. But you see, thank you. You should say it. The P's, the Q's. Those are little societal cues that show that you are well brought up. Thank you. I am grateful. You have done me a very huge favor, and I'm thankful. From the depths of my heart, thank you. Even if you don't feel it from the depths of your heart, say thanks. That's the least you can say. They even shortened it for you. You don't need to put the you. Just say thanks. You see, one word, cost you nothing. But when you keep going on with this entitlement mentality, you will find out that when you pick up your phone and you call people, they will not answer. You will just look at your phone like, it's ringing. Why is she not picking? It's ringing. Why has he not picked since the past 5 calls? What is there to pick the phone for when you have come as usual to collect? The collector is here. We should call you the collector. You're here to collect. You're here to ask for a favor that you will never reciprocate. And not only will you not reciprocate it, you will not say the simple thank you that cost you nothing. So they will stop picking your calls. And then one day you will look around and see that you don't have even one friend. Whether it's a good friend or a bad friend, you don't even have anyone. Because you are sapping them dry. You are taking from them, taking, and taking, like a parasite. And you don't even express gratitude because you don't even feel it. I mean, come to think about it, why will you express what you don't feel? You don't feel it. So when you even think, should I say thank you because everybody's saying thank you, you'll be like, what is the need? Beg. I end it. What's the big deal? I end it. It's mine now. I ask, they will give me. What is there? What is there? One day you will not have friends, and that is one way in which your entitlement mentality is wrecking, destroying, and ruining your relationships. That is just one way. You know, I just pictured a child in a supermarket throwing tantrums. Have you heard about the terrible twos? New parents talk about it. They say the terrible twos. That once their child clocks 2, there's a way the child starts acting, throwing tantrums in public, and being disagreeable. That is how you are as an entitled person. A person with an entitlement mentality carries on with this feeling of I'm superior. And so when somebody, in quotes, dares to tell you no, you're like, what? What? Me? I'm being told no? Of course you won't say it, or you think it in your head, but you'll be like, me no? Did they just say no to me? Do they know who I am to say no to me? This is, no, wait, hold up. Take a look at me. It's me, look at me. Did you say no to me? I don't believe it. And then because you're thinking it in your head, and then of course, people are expecting you, an adult, you should have the sense to know that you cannot have a yes every day. There's nowhere where you stop the yeses to pull out that card from your pocket and say yes. There's nowhere. And so when they tell you no, you'll just become this, woo, this 2-year-old acting crazy, throwing tantrums. You just start acting wild, start acting up, getting pissed with everybody, wanting to wreck the place. You start putting up a scene. And people start wondering, what is wrong with you? I simply said, no, I can't do it. It's not convenient. Or I don't have the resources right now. And you're getting so pissed, you're getting so upset. What's going on? You're wondering what is wrong with you. And when you put up a scene like that once, twice, man, nobody is going to go beyond the second time, because if you embarrass me once, that will be all you'll get. I'll just give you that free pass, and then I will just give you space. Every right-thinking person does not want to be around people who cause sins, unnecessary sins. I simply said no. Why are you throwing tantrums? Why are you acting up? Why are you putting up a scene and embarrassing me? Ooh, we're outside. We're not in your home. You're embarrassing me because I said I can't. If you keep throwing tantrums like that because somebody told you no, because in your mind you're like, oh, they dared to tell me no. Do they know who I am? We know who you are. You are a parasitic, entitled person who thinks that you can get away with everything. You feel that the world owes you something. You feel that you're all that and more, and so people should bow at your feet. Well, no. You're getting a no. So when you start acting like that, everybody's going to give you space. Everybody's going to say, I don't want to be embarrassed today. I don't even want to give her a reply. She's calling me, I will not pick her calls, because if I tell her no, she's going to come here and cause a scene. I'm not in the mood. I am not in the mood today. They start avoiding you because you throw tantrums like a 2-year-old in the supermarket. You throw tantrums, and so they just give you space, like, go over there where nobody is. And you start to wonder, why am I so alone? Well, you are so alone because you make being around you difficult sometimes. You throw tantrums. You want everybody to bow at your feet. You want people to kiss your feet. And my dear, we've got things to do. We can't spend our whole lives, our whole relationship with you kissing your feet. You are not a king. You are not a queen. Come on, be realistic. I have been around people with entitlement mentality. As a friend to somebody who has an entitlement mentality, I must tell you, it was not a good place to be. I felt very uneasy. I did not want to be around this person. In fact, it felt like as soon as the person was around me, the air was being sucked up from the place, because it seemed like this person wanted me to give, and at the point I was like, I'm giving so much. What do I get in return? And your friends are probably asking the same thing, telling themselves, I'm giving so much to you. What do I get in return? And so I need you to sit down and think. Look around you. There are people who love you. If you keep going on like this, acting like people owe you something, you are going to lose your friends. They are going to give you the space that you deserve. Start working on yourself today. If you need to see the necessary medical practitioner, please do that. But you need to work on this attitude, because if you keep going on like this attitude is going to make you keep losing friends. You will not just lose friends, you will lose opportunities. You will lose connections. You will lose good people who mean you well, and you will be alone. And you don't want to be alone. You want to grow. You want to be in a space where you are loved. You want to be in a space of abundance. You want to have people who are there for you, who have your back, and who will go through thick and thin with you. So if you want to build and sustain good, long-lasting relationships, you need to fix your entitlement mentality. So see the experts that you need to see and get working on this mindset today, so that you have a mindset of give and receive. You have a mindset of symbiotic relationships where everybody is winning. It is a win-win situation, and not one where one person feels like they are losing out while the other person seems to be gaining everything. I hope this message has inspired you to do better and to change your attitude today for the better, so that you will not just win friends, but you will also keep them for the long haul. If this message has inspired you, please drop your comments below and tell me how this video has got you to move from an entitled mentality to a symbiotic mentality. Also, if you enjoyed watching this video and you would like to see more of such videos, please subscribe to this channel. Simply click the subscribe button and get subscribed to this channel today. It is free of charge. Also, do not forget to click the notification button so you'll be notified as soon as I update. Please like and share my videos. Thank you for watching to the very end. Don't forget to be an inspiration. I'll see you next time. Bye for now. Please subscribe, click the notification button, like this channel, share our videos, and follow us on social media. Thank you very much.
Inspira Central. Inspira Central.